Hello everybody and welcome to the crypto session brief. We're on Monday the 27th of March 2023. Hope everybody had a great weekend, and let's take a look at some of these crypto markets because BTC is starting the week slightly lower, albeit not much going on whatsoever at the moment. Crypto traders should be encouraged to follow what's going on with Coinbase quite closely. Coinbase CEO Brian Armstrong noted they weren't entirely surprised by the SEC notice. No one knows how regulators are going to rule if all tokens are securities. That's what he said. Coinbase's success is vital for longer-term crypto growth. In the US, Coinbase is a critical option for how people are getting started with crypto. Just some more of his comments. BTC hasn't yet been able to make its way up to the 30,000 level. Does that suggest that we've got a bit of a consolidation phase ahead? I was talking about a correction all the way back down to 25, particularly given the stresses that we've seen in other risk assets in the past week or so due to the banking stresses. We did see a slight move down last week, but I commented on Friday that I was quite impressed by how BTC had been holding up in a week where we've had quite a lot of turbulence, both from a macro event perspective, and then of course you've got central banks hiking, BOE, ECB, all relatively hawkish. So traders probably breathing a bit of a sigh of relief, I would say, following last week, and this week ahead we've got a much quieter a week ahead in terms of data, no inflation data, no Fed, etc, etc. So now let's see where we're positioned for the week ahead. I think BTC key levels are this 27 to the downside that held up quite firmly last week, and then you got 29 to 30 overhead. That's my horizontal level, but then obviously you've got above that the more psychological level of 30k, which I'm sure some funds and we'll have some take profits that usually get them big numbers where you do see some profit taking, and same with that 20k to the downside. We've seen that in the past providing support. Ethereum is currently trading at 1762. A lot of range trading at the minute here. That overhead trend line, which had been forming, haven't been able to get back up to that because on Friday we got rejected at 1790. So that looks pretty key moving forward. 1790 just overhead there is a horizontal level, whereas the downside levels, as you can see here, just above the 1700 mark, probably around 1715. You find that range low. So as long as we're above that, we keep trading to the upside to 1790. A break below there, and you start to question whether a move further down into the 1550s could be on the cards. Litecoin's direction of travel for today seems to be pretty flat as well. Some consolidation could be ahead for this market. As you can see, since that breakout of the descending trend line last week, we have seen a little bit of a pause after that nice rally to the upside. We got us into 95. Haven't been able to clear 95 though to get a run at 100. Ripple, after the large spike last week, remember trading on this market has been, firstly, a lot of a real lack of liquidity. So you've been seeing a lot of prices jumping around on XRP in particular. Very hard for smaller time frame trading. A lot of it due to the ongoing case with the SEC, and that's why price basically hasn't gone anywhere for quite some time now. Yes, we had that spike last week, and all the trading since has been within that bar. Really big bar, of course, compared to what we'd seen. We were almost at 1,500 points, I think, on this entire bar. Since then, it's been pretty choppy. We've been within there and not really going anywhere, but still relatively jumpy. The ATR's certainly increasing here compared to what we'd seen. So a little bit more volatility, I'm saying, not volume, if anything. Not too much else for me to add today. If there is, I'll post it inside the chat room. I thank everybody for listening for today. See you all inside the chat. Bye for now.